Stromsys SA is a privately held global company headquartered in Geneva, Switzerland, which provides commercial cross-virtualization technologies to thousands of users in more than 50 countries. Using modern virtualization technology, the CHARON solutions provide a high-performance replica of your legacy VAX or Alpha hardware system on a modern desktop or server system. In order to prove CHARON compatibility, we have performed a vMotion demonstration by using vMotion functionality of a VMware environment. In executing this demonstration, we prove that CHARON is fully compatible on this operation. We'll now perform a short demonstration. On the screen, you see a client console of VMware, which defines the virtual machine itself and the allocation of this virtual machine currently on the machine named VMware, which is an 8-core machine. In the same VMware environment, you have a second machine, which is a 16-core Intel machine, and during the vMotion test, we will execute an online transition of the running CHARON environment from the first host to the second. On the screen, you can also see the VMS console, where the System Monitor utility is currently functioning. Lastly, to make sure the system works reliably, we have the swing bench test, which generates a heavy load on CHARON. First operation is to start swing bench, and here we see its execution and monitoring of its parameters. First it's users, second is transactions calculated on a minute basis, and then the number of transactions calculated on a second basis. On the VMS panel, you see the current VMS load running under the CHARON emulator. The swing bench configuration is using 16 users. Here, we see the level of the system transactions load. Also, in the process of vMotion execution, we will check the system time. On the VMS console, you see the ongoing VMS time displayed here, and we can also monitor the time on the host system in order to check time change. Now we go to vSphere client, and we'll initiate a command to vMotion to transfer the virtual running machine, together with CHARON, from one hardcore host to another. Press Migrate and execute to change the hardware host. We select the 16-core host. As you can see, the vMotion process is in progress. The swing bench diagram shows the current transaction load on the system. At the moment when the vMotion operation is initiated, we notice a drop in CHARON performance, which is visible on the transactions per second diagram. Since the second machine is not as powerful as the first one, we see that the transaction rate on the second machine is lower. The screen has switched off. This is the moment when the system terminal reconnects. Here, we notice a second CHARON performance drop, also seen on the transactions per second diagram. Now we are on the second hardware host, and this is visible from the client panel. We can check the time difference between the VMS system time and the host system time, which is about 5 seconds. So during the vMotion process, the emulated alpha system has lost about 5 seconds. However, the swing bench process still continues with no disruptions. This proves that the execution of the vMotion operation of VMware with CHARON is compatible and does not cause any problems.